Hello everybody and welcome to Kerbal Space Program with REinstein. This is part of my career mode and it's not going to be a long video, it's just a short video. I want to show this rocket that I've built. This rocket actually has a delta V of about 18,000, which quite frankly is ridiculous. Now underneath this here is a Xenon Gas engine and some liquid fuel tanks and some tiny little liquid boosters as well. But what I mainly want to show you is how I can do almost a perfect gravity turn, I think. So I'm going to test it out now. Are you ready? Off we go. Now if I turn off SAS, I believe we'll increase our thrust a little bit and I start tilting to the right. The rocket should start pulling itself over to the right without me touching it anymore. So I'm not touching it right now and it's slowly tilting over to the right without SAS. Now you can see this rocket comprises of a skipper liquid fuel engine and one of these jumbo fuel tanks. And I don't know if we're going to get fast enough, but this looks like a almost perfect gravity turn to me. But yeah, and then obviously you can see the next stage up, we've got a tiny little Terrier liquid fuel engine and a FL T400 fuel tank. Like I say, under there is the most impressive piece of equipment, which is the Xenon Gas. Now if I can get high enough, I will show you what's under there. Now I believe I had a little look at what Scott Manley's up to, and I believe this is essentially a gravity turn, but it looks like it's rather too low for my liking. So I'm not sure if I need SAS or not. I'm really not quite sure exactly how to do it, but essentially that is what a gravity turn needs to do, as far as I'm aware. Now it's starting to tilt way too much to the right, and we've lost control. Never mind. The beginning bits of it were pretty much, you know, what I was aiming to do. Show you a gravity turn. Now, if I just deploy this... Oh, God, that's wrecked everything. Oh, dear. REinstein's messed up. So, let's just take a little look at this rocket here. So, there it is. You can see a little Xenon Gas container there. And then right at the bottom, we've got a Xenon Gas electric propulsion system. And then we've got some tiny little spider liquid fuel engines and a couple of little liquid fuel tanks. And that's pretty much it. This rocket has 18,000 delta V. Now if I did the takeoff in my usual manner, where I didn't try to do a fancy gravity turn, because I'm still rookie at that, then I'm pretty sure this would be able to easily get into the atmosphere. I guess I want to show you that. Let's revert back to launch and we'll try it without such a fancy gravity turn that obviously I'm not quite capable of doing. Alright, ready? Off we go. We have thrust. And yeah, the idea with a gravity turn, I get the theory of it. You just want to tilt to the right as early as you can. But you don't want to tilt so far right so early in your altitude above the surface. So yeah, that's probably where I went wrong. But if anyone's got any tips on correcting what I did there, that would be amazing. Because I'm still trying to master this game. I'm by no means an expert. If you follow my videos, you'll know what I mean. Perhaps if I take this a bit higher, it might even do a gravity turn properly. But I'm not sure about that. So what I really want to do is just fast forward and get into the atmosphere. Or get out of the atmosphere, get into space, and show you how much delta V this has got. Now you can see on the right hand side, my delta V is going up like crazy. That's because basically when the Xenon Gas engine and the tiny little liquid fuel engines up on the top are out of the atmosphere and further away from the surface of Kerbin, then they just get really, you know, super good. They take you really far. So this could easily get me to ELU, and I think if I remember correctly, I've got landing legs on that top module. Now I'm kind of trying to do a gravity turn again here. I don't know if it's doing it quite. It is sort of doing it. It's going out of control though. Yeah, I guess the rocket probably needs some work. I need someone a lot cleverer than me to figure out why that is. But we are nearly out into the deep, dark beauty of space. So if I just do a little burn here to create our orbit around Kerbin, it's a bit wonky, but I'm not too bothered about that. I just want to show you the delta V potential of this rocket. You can see it's now got 16,528. So I'm just fast forwarding the game, and we are flying way high above Kerbin. Ready, aim, and fire! Okay, so essentially we are in space now, and my Delta V topped out at about 16,500. So I guess after we've done this burn to get in orbit, that would leave us with about 15,000, 14,500, which is easily enough to get anywhere within this solar system of the game. So I thought it might be quite interesting to show you this rocket. What can be done. It only costs 55,000 Kerbal credits as well. So it might be an idea for some of you to take a look at. Let's just do what I did before and deploy this. See if we can get a better look at this thing. Yeah, so here we go. Now we can have a look. So I can extend the panels. I wouldn't do this normally if I was going on a proper mission, but I'm not going on a proper mission. Just wanted to show you this. Now, is there any way I can focus the camera on this top bit? There we go. It's got little landing legs. So we can extend those, little tiny ones. And this, I guess, could land, yeah, on any planet. As long as it hasn't got a thick atmosphere, and we'll kick our butt. But the amount of Delta V we've got is quite incredible. So I guess that's all I wanted to show you guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hopefully this has shown you how far I've come in my career mode. This is kind of be coming out before a lot of my other videos where I'm showcasing base builds and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, this is further on in my playthrough. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. As usual, please provide me with any feedback you want. Take care, and I will see you all very soon.